What's up, internet? It's your boy Billy D, aka that regular guy who lifts. Today I did something different, and we went ahead and decided to make a video while we was working out. I always watch videos on YouTube; they're inspiring, so I said, let's do it. Me and my buddy Tyler, always working out, just regular guys. Really, you're not gonna see anything spectacular here. We're just two regular guys. We both work retail, and we both just happen to like to lift. So we got together and we said, let's make a video. We've been working out for a couple years, I think about 3 years now together actively, and we said let's go ahead and do it. So what you're seeing right now is our warm-up set. We did 135 and 225. I don't really remember how many sets we did. I think we did 2 sets of 225, 2 sets of 135. It's just the warm-up, just to get the blood flowing and get the muscles ready for the workout. Today is actually really a cool day for me because I had a new PR. I was able to hit 315 for 3, and my old PR was 315 for 2. So that was something I was really proud of. Again, it's not necessarily heavyweight for everybody, but for me, it is heavyweight.
Easy money, baby.
And that was my little tribute to somebody I like to watch named Mike Rashid. If y'all don't watch him on YouTube, go ahead and watch him. So like I said, 315, that's a lot of weight for me. It's not a lot of weight for everybody, but I'm very proud that I got it for 3 today. I'm on my journey to 405. I'm a long way away from 405, but that's the journey. So hopefully within the next 2 or 3 years, and probably longer than that, maybe 4 or 5 years, I'll get that 405 number. This is Tyler Jake right here getting his 315, getting his easy money reps in. And doing the goofball dance. Like I said, we like to joke around in the gym. Me and Tyler are some big old goofballs, and we don't, bodybuilding weight training is something we like to do. It's not our life. Well, let me speak for myself. Weight training, and you also get a cool shot right here, but weight training is something that I like to do. It's not my life. Tyler might say this is his life. So this is me right here hitting 275. We did a 5x5 of 275, which is supposed to build up your strength. So I'm really testing out this program to see if I get any stronger. So if you guys been doing the math or whatever, we started out with 135, did 2 sets of 225, went to 315, then we went to 355, which isn't in the video, but we both did a failed set of 355. Then we went down to 315 and did 2 reps of that for 1 set, and then we went to 275 finally, which is our 5x5. So you see Tyler struggle on this, which is something he usually can get without a spotter. But his muscles are exhausted right here. And one thing that I always like to call out with Tyler, one of my favorite workout partners, is even when his muscles are exhausted, he knows how to use a spotter, and he still forces those reps. I was feeling really good today though. Tyler, like I said, he was coming off of a shoulder injury, and he's coming off of a shoulder workout because he just did a shoulder workout yesterday, so his delts are a little tired. So he was a little bit more taxed than me just going into this. So yeah, man, that was us doing our 3x5 or 5x5 set of 275, and then we went out to a burnout of 225. So once again, we did the 135, 225 for 2, then 315, then 355, then 315, then a 275 5x5, and then 225 to burnout. The first movement for me is always the longest movement, and it's like the movement where you're gonna exert the most energy. I like to exhaust the muscle. Because I think like when you push yourself, that's when you see results. At least for my body personally. Basically, if y'all want to learn more about that, like the technical stuff of it, go visit Mike Rashid out. He always talks about overtraining. He's much more knowledgeable, a lot more stronger than I am. I'm just somebody who reaps the benefits of what he's been telling us online for a while. And don't get me wrong, I am nowhere near where I want to be, but there used to be a time I couldn't lift 135, y'all. So I'm very proud with my progress, and I can't help but to smile sometimes when I see myself lift what I would consider heavier weight. So right here is actually our second movement. We did flies, and on flies you can see those knobs. On each single knob we went down 1, and we repped out as much as we could all the way till we got to the bottom. I just fast forwarded it because I knew y'all wouldn't want to see all of that. And I also thought we were going to look super cool here, but it didn't look nearly as cool as we thought. But that beard though, that beard, hashtag that beard though. Nah, it still got a long time to grow. I'm still mad that So then for our third movement, we went to dumbbell, incline, bench press. One of my favorite movements, and I picked up them big girls. That's what YouTuber Chris Jones, another really smart YouTuber Chris Jones calls heavyweight big girls. Getting 100 pounds, that's super heavy for me, but it's probably light for most people. but it's super heavy for me. And I was able to get a set of 8 reps towards the end of a pretty tough workout, and I was happy about that. 8 reps is no joke. That's a full range of motion right there, and yeah, I'm pretty proud with that. And I was struggling on that last one, but I got it though. And then Tyler, he picked up the 100 pounds. Now this is a little funny because he's trying to get it. He didn't get it. He was pissed. And now this is the way he can usually throw around. I'm putting this in the video because he didn't stop working out. He tried to get it. He even said when I picked up the 100 pounds, he was like, man, I can't get that. But he saw me get it, so he had to try. He went down to the 75s and just did something that would make the 75s a little harder. Doing those isolated movements like that is always tougher. You're holding up one weight and you're bringing the other weight down. It takes a good balancing act. It's also tightens up that core too, so it's a good little workout. Just all around. Tyler that's one thing I like about Tyler. He's always looking for things to make his workout more challenging and more tough. I did try to do this with 100 pounds next, and it just taxed the heck out of me. So look at those J's though. J's on my feet. Them the last shots. Actually, some of my favorite Jordans. Big sneakerhead for those who don't know. I guess I shouldn't say big sneakerhead, but I love my sneakers. So look at that back shot. Woo, buddy. I wish those lats were better. Alright, when they click like that, they finna go up, y'all. That's my thing, I guess, when I bench press. Coming up. And then this is me trying to do those isolated movements. It was hard to hold that up. And then since I did that, I was only able to get 6 total because that just exhausted me so much more than normal. But I'm getting a pretty good range of motion here, man. The videos actually show a lot of things. So like when I'm watching this video, I see like how close I bring it in. I see like the angle of my arms, which is why whoa, that's a little funky. Oh, that was me trying to be funny with the camera, trying to show off my editing skills. But for me, when I'm bench pressing, the cool thing about the videos is you can actually see like Tyler goes a lot wider than me, and you can see how narrow I am, which is why my triceps are always exhausted. And I think I should flare out a little bit more. So, and Tyler probably needs to flare in a little bit more. But we both do whatever works for us. I mean, we've been working out for a while and we've been seeing the results that we wanted to see, that we're trying to sculpt our bodies to look like. So, we gotta be happy with that. Last set right here. Almost tripped and bust my stuff, and then it would have been all over the internet and y'all would have made fun of me for years. But I would have still put it out there because that would have been pretty freaking funny. If you can't laugh at yourself, then you don't need to be laughing at nobody. Side note, if y'all see the dude in the background, he's sitting down over there. His name is, well, I'm not going to say his name, but he's the owner. And he's got a freaking fantastic physique. He's a little bit older, been in the fitness industry for a long time, extremely knowledgeable. But I say all that to say this. No matter how old you get, not that he's an old guy, but no matter how old you get, it's all about discipline. You can look fantastic at any age. It's just about how much time you're willing to put in your discipline. Anyways, this was our last workout we recorded. After this, we did some seated hammer press or seated chest press. Tyler wanted to do incline barbell extreme wide grip, which is just going to mess your shoulders up. So I wouldn't suggest doing this with heavy weight at all. Just do it with lightweight. Slow is the name of the game. This is me right here having a huge douchebag moment. But if you ever listen to that Bobby, I think it's Bobby Shmurda, Suspect, or somebody who made the song called Suspect. It's a pretty good workout song. The beat's great, and the posing opportunities are great. Though I'm not a poser, and I probably will never do a fitness competition. One, I don't have the physique for it. I would probably do a powerlifting competition, even though I don't have the strength for it. I would train for it before I did anything. That song would be the song I would pose to if I did do a bodybuilding competition. Anyways, like I said, man, we burnt out here. Just wide grip bench press on incline barbell, which it might not even look like I have wide grip right here, but my grip is usually in probably a hand more, and but whatever, just did something different. So I think I'm actually gonna start trying to bench press that wide though. With that being said, that was the workout, man. So we did what we could do. Like I said, it's nothing that's super amazing. It's nothing that you're gonna be like, man, you're some beast. But it's impressive for us. We're happy to do it, and it keeps us going. It's something else to do besides sit at home. So with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more videos, just thumbs up it. I think I'm gonna put more videos anyway, just because I like to see this and I like to do this. It's kind of cool, and it's always good to have a reference point. My journey is the journey to 405 flat bench press, and I think that's when I'll stop making videos. So I'm gonna hold myself accountable. But like I said, I'm just a regular guy who lifts. So hopefully you guys, if you guys have any getting tongue-tied, these voiceovers are a lot harder than they seem. If you guys have any questions, just hit me up on the inbox. If you want to be in the video, or if you just want to grab a workout, hit me up. It's always a good time, something to do. I'll talk to y'all later.